Hi guys. Today I want to share with you meet the Pinoy successful entrepreneur. This is his name is Dino. It's on my thumbnails right there. Just in case people wondering why am I wearing this blue sweatshirt, because it's right now in Florida. It's about in the 40s degrees right now, super cold. Uh, it's we in Florida. It's always a sun. That's why we call it a sunshine state because it's always sunny, hot weather, almost not like a whole year. We only have like a month of cold weather. So during this time, late December to early January is the best weather for us, for Floridian. This is like the best time of our life in Florida. We got to wear our sweater. Anyway, anyhow, so let's go back to Dino. This is very good. You got to watch it. Expat, foreigner, you got to stay tuned, watch this story. Dino is, of course, he is from the province. He's very poor. When he was young, he go to school. He just have to walk to school, and sometime when it's a season, when harvest season, he will go to farm to help with the harvesting of rice harvest, and then after the end of the day, I think they get paid by, they get the rice to eat. They that's what they pay them is the share of rice. And then it depends on the season. Sometimes they will have to harvest bamboo. What do you call that bamboo? I forgot the. I think it's is it. They will have to bamboo. Then they have to sugar cane. I don't know what's the sugar cane in Tagalog. But sugar cane, they will harvest sugar cane, and it's heavy. You have to carry that. So basically, he was from a very poor family until he finished high school, and then the parents could not afford to send him to college. So he has to go to Manila and start working as a working student, and he did travel to Manila to work for like a sari store. And then at the sari store, he started out as a whatever the position is, whatever they need him to do, janitor, or being a house boy, or whatever the owner asked him to do, he'd be happy to work, to do it, because he need the job. He need the job so he can go to school. So that's what he was doing. He's working for the sari store, and then he started to work himself up, from being a janitor to being like a warehouse guy, and then also worked as a clerk. At the same time, he was also a student, and he's taking accounting. So and then later on he became the he started to work in like an accounting department, and this is where I think the opportunity came, because once he was in the accounting department, he was able to meet the supplier. And then he started to learning the rope of the business, and he started to meet more people. And then finally he decided that he wants to start his own business. And I believe he first approached the Coca-Cola. By the way, he was a distributor for Coca-Cola and also LPG. LPG is the petroleum in the Philippines. So, and then you're gonna say, how did this guy have so poor, have no money? How did he how did he get into this business? because of the working for other people, that he met this like a supplier, and he started to talk to the representative of Coca-Cola. He said, I want to start my own business, but I don't have money. And the representative kind of, because you get the bonding, you get to know each other, and say, okay, well, I want to help you, we can start small. So at that time, he doesn't even have a store because he was so poor. So basically, he was just standing like on the market. He has a like his own space. He will wait there, and for the Coca-Cola to deliver his his supply, and he just stay there and then sell it on the spot. Can you imagine that? He has been doing that for so many years, and to save the money. And then once he saved the money, then he can buy more. And then after that, he start to gain a credit from the Coca-Cola. Like they gave him like a 30 days credit. In the beginning, usually when you are in the retail business, usually especially in the Philippines, we all do a cash business only. And then after that, you have to develop the relationship with your supplier. And once you get to know each other and trust each other, they will start to give you a credit line, which is Dino was able to secure a credit line from the Coca-Cola for 30 days, and that's where he started to increase his business in distribution. So it's all hard work, and then he has to do most of the thing himself. And he said he's not a very smart person, but and he also remind himself that even though at that time I believe he's already finished the school, he have to keep reminding himself, not because I finished school that I'm going to be like pretend that I'm somebody. I'm still a nobody. I still have to carry the things. I have to carry those cases or the those tang. He still had to do it himself. And then after that, and then he started to look for a space, because he cannot just be doing all the. He cannot grow his business on the spot, on somebody's spot. So later on he was able to secure a store by just talking to people and also making friends. And I think he started to met a lot of friends from he also enrolled in the gym. He worked out and met a lot of business people there. And then you start to develop friendship, and then he was able to secure a store. And then later on, he was able to also at the same time at the gym, he met somebody from the bank that say, hey, you know what? There's like a foreclosure of like a warehouse. It will be very good for you. So he said, hey, but you know what? I don't have money. I don't have money to buy that. And the banker said, you know what? Your name is your money. Your name is going to be your credit, and that's what they try. And then they try to apply for a loan, and it was approved. And so he worked his things slowly by but security. What very interesting though, when he was sharing that he's not making a lot of money from being a dealership, and I know that firsthand because I was also, as many of you have known, that I was a sales rep for a shoe manufacturing, and also being when you are in the Philippines, when you are selling, when you're in the business of selling, even though you work for a company. Chances, which is really not, you're not supposed to be selling other people product, but most of the salespeople does carry other people product. It's very tempting. People when they see you representing, like let's say Coca-Cola. a lot of people will be approaching you, say, hey, you know what? Can you carry my product? I'll give you, this and that, percentage. Sometimes they give you a good percentage, and of course you're gonna say, okay, it's not bad. You just take it to the store, same store. You just offer them. So and then where am I? So he started to develop that. I forgot what I am. What am I talking now? So talking about profit. All right. So this is very interesting when he said that. It all depends. He has all the he is located in Rizal province, so that is in the believe in Antipolo. If people in the Philippines, if you know the area, Antipolo, Rizal, that's where he is right now. And then he was talking about it all depends. The big wholesaler that he will only sometimes make a very small profit. Let's say a case of Coca-Cola, he will make only like a 1 peso to 2 peso. All right, I'm just gonna say it peso, so don't complicate. And you can always try to multiple 1 peso. No, 1 peso will be. I'm used to dollar. So $1 is about to 50 peso, 50 to 55, but let's just say 1 to 50, right? So can you imagine that he will make only 1 to 2 peso? That is equivalent to like what, maybe 10 cents. I don't have my calculator, but you know what I mean, like or 20 cents. So that's only tell you that it's a tiny profit, but you have to remember this. This is very key, important. This is Philippine Business 101. All right. So he has 3 category: wholesaler, and then semi wholesaler, and then the small retailer, or let's say wholesaler, and then retailer, and then the consumer. Okay, let's divide into 3. The wholesaler, he will probably sell the Coke, a case of Coke, and make a profit of like a 1 to 2 peso. All right, and then the retailer, he will probably make 10 peso to the retailer. And then the consumer, he will probably, when I say consumer, is most likely is the like a sire store, not the family, like you're gonna buy 1 Coke from him. He's a distributor. He cannot sell it to you like that. When I say the consumer, what I mean is that those small sire store. So the sire store, he could probably make like a 15 peso per case to 20 peso. All right, and then he will say, I can deliver to you. Of course, you, the sire store, you'll be very happy to pay the extra 20 peso than for you to go to the market to buy that 1 case or 2 case and bring it to your small sire store. It will be make no sense, if you have to do that. It's difficult when you have a small sire store. That means you are poor, you don't have transportation, right? So that's how he was doing it. And this is business 101 in the Philippines. A lot of people doesn't understand, but I've been sharing this on my video. That's how we do it. Because you cannot look on, say, hey, why would I, sell to this wholesaler for a profit of almost like nothing? But you are trying to develop this, you are trying to develop your relationship with the Coca-Cola, with the manufacturing. You're not trying to, try to make money out. We understand you're not almost like not making money with the wholesaler, but the wholesaler are the one who making your name more be well known, or bring you more credit line for your supplier. This is a kind of you have to keep this like open. you can make less on this wholesaler. You try to make it more on the retailer and also to the consumer. You try to make it up over there, because if you say, if the wholesaler is gonna buy 50 cases from you, and then the retailer, let's say 10 cases from you, and then Star Store buy 1 case, right? And you say, you know what, I'm not going to bother with this wholesaler, right? I'm just going to take care of the retailer and the consumer, and then you losing 50 cases of your business, and in the eyes of the Coca-Cola, you're not a distributor. You're almost like a retailer. You follow what I'm saying? So you have to eat your profit, for the wholesaler, so that you will look good with Coca-Cola, especially if you're dealing with a bigger supplier. They want to see you're growing your business. You are you are ordering a lot of merchandise from them. That's how you build your business. We do that all the time. Sometimes we have to sell it at the loss in order to continue ordering from your supplier. Believe me, that it's not easy, but I understand when he was saying that, I knew right away. And I can tell you, he probably learned that from Chinese, because the Chinese people, that's what they do. That's what they are very. It's a very tricky business, and also it's almost like it's a dog eat dog business in the Philippines. At the same time, you have to get this develop this relationship, and then something that when I tried to when I was making my reaction video on the ice cream man, or a foreigner farming in the Philippines, because they do not understand the business concept in the Philippines. So that's a tricky part. You have to work in a retail business to understand it. You have to sometimes you just have to in the Philippines, we try to turn the merchandise as fast as we can, and you don't want to have the merchandise sit there for a long time. In like a Chinese businessman, there's one thing, like was saying, you could make, let's say you could the 50 cases that from the wholesaler, right? You're making like let's just say 1 peso. So basically, you're making 50 peso with this wholesaler. If you don't want to sell that to make that 1 peso, that 50 cases will be sitting in your warehouse. Instead, you rather make a turnaround every day. Can you imagine that? Every single day you're selling 50 cases of that with the wholesaler, and then you multiply that in 30. That's money. It's still money, So basically, you want to you're making it up with volume, but again, at the same time, you're not trying to make money on the wholesaler, but you are trying to make money on the retailer and also the consumer. And then this is what happened if the small retailer are seeing you are the one who's supplying to the wholesaler. They would want to order from you. That's why you get more and more business. And it's the same thing, if the consumer say, hey, where this guy getting the order, and then they learn it was from you, everybody want to to buy from you, so you will be very popular. That's a business in the Philippines. All right, so a lot of I hope a lot of expat and foreigner can learn from Dino. And then I want to show you also what very interesting here. Dino is not only he's not only stopping at his success. He's very successful. From selling on the spot to having a big warehouse. As you can see from the background, he has this big warehouse that he is building. and then that he owned. At the same time, he's also venture out. He also venture out into real estate. He's buying real estate. Look at this. This is a beautiful home that he owned, but he also sell it. He start to venture into real estate. He will buy lot, and then sometime he will buy a lot and then just flip it and then sell it, and then buy another lot, and then sometime he will build a house and sell it and flip, because he doesn't have that much of capital to hold it too long. So that's what he was doing. And not only that, I want to show you, there's more thing here. I want to share what Dino was doing. He's also into other business like farming. Look at this beautiful setup of this. I don't know what you call that. So maybe it's a because he has like a secure, this kind of secure roof. So, and then this is into very nice. It's not like you see at the ice cream and farm. This is very organized, and this he has lots of different kind of planting. Is even fruits. He has fruits, and I believe what he is doing right now. He will try to make this operation going and make it profitable, and then sell the business. Because he said to himself, he cannot be watching everybody. I mean, he's only one person, and it's hard to it's hard to be an absentee owner. So basically, he would just develop a business, and then after that, he would sell it and make a profit, take a profit, and move on to a new venture. This is he's becoming a very good businessman. Not only settle for being a distributor of a Coca-Cola and also LPG. Those tank. Anyway, so. I just thought this is kind of very interesting, to share with you, and just to learn the business 101 in the Philippines. All right. So anyway, please comment below and see if you if you have any question. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer it, because I know this exactly the system, how this works. And then this kind of motivate me, motivate me. Oh, I want to go. I want to go back. Go back to the Philippines, and maybe, I keep saying. I said, what? When I retire, I'm going to stay retired. I'm just going to be a blogger. But I know in my heart, it's probably not. That's not going to be the case. I know I'm going to be doing something, right? Because I have so many friends back in the Philippines. They are in the business. I'm sure I will do something. I just don't know yet. But but on the safe side, yeah. One thing about me, I don't want to hype things. I'm not like I like to hype things. I want to do this when I get back. In the Philippines, I want to buy this land. I want to build something. That's not me. I rather keep it low key, low profile. I don't want to. You're not gonna hear from hype from me. I don't want to hype things. So I don't know. Right now, all I know that I can share is that I just want to be a full-time blogger. When I get back to the Philippines, I want to be a full-time blogger, and there's so many things that I want to share with you guys, like this type of things. Business in the Philippines. I can share you. I can help you. If you have any question, I'll be happy to answer that. All right. Thank you again for watching. Take care. Stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.